Hello YouTube, I am making my YouTube debut today. This is the Cover Athlete Diary. This is my first video today. I'm going to be showing you guys who you guys should consider to draft in your fantasy leagues this year. First, take a look at Dalvin Cook, the rookie out of Florida State. He's a very shifty, small frame back, a lightning bolt on the field. Going to add a lot of dynamic to this offense with Stephon Diggs. You got Adam Thielen, and I think I'm not too sure who's going to be starting at quarterback, but then you got Treadwell, of course. But consider Cook as a second or third round option, being a rookie, but he's definitely someone that could be a breakout star, so he's more of a breakout or hit or miss kind of player. Same here with McCaffrey. McCaffrey, I feel like he's got a lot more options on offense around him. For Cam Newton, of course, you got Cam Newton, then you got the receivers. You got Kelvin Benjamin, Ted Ginn, and then you got Greg Olsen. You got some stars around you. So McCaffrey, I consider him as a second or maybe late first. You know, just kind of like he could be a sleeper kind of player. I really believe that McCaffrey's going to be one of those kind of guys because he's really kind of underrated based on, you know, seeing his college stats. I think he's going to be a pretty good star for them. Here's Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley had kind of a down season last year. With Jared Goff and the quarterback situation finally getting settled, I think that Todd Gurley has a chance to make some plays. But to me, they're still getting the rebuild started, and I don't see that Todd Gurley doing too much. But if you really like Todd Gurley and you believe in him, he's more of a flex option. And here's the Raiders' Marshawn Lynch, who came out of retirement. He did very good in his seasons with Seattle, but coming out of retirement, I think he's going to be a little rusty at first, so consider him in the third round. Here's Lamar Miller. With Deshaun Watson getting drafted, I think with the kind of receivers they have here at Houston, I think their offense is going to be on another level. You had Brock Osweiler last year. He didn't do too hot for them. So Deshaun Watson, I think with how he did at Clemson, I think he's going to really blow this offense up. Expect Lamar Miller in like the second to third round, early third. And here's Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon did pretty well last year. Danny Woodhead sitting out. Expect Melvin Gordon to do get a lot of touches too, especially with Mike Williams, the draft pick they just got. He's a first or second rounder. Definitely Melvin Gordon's a pretty good one too. I'd say more of a second round. Jordan Howard. I believe he's going to get a lot of touches this year. Mitch Trubisky getting drafted. I feel like since he's a rookie, trying to get the playbook down, they're not going to throw a lot of crazy passes with him, and especially with their wide receiver set. You know, they don't really have a lot of receiver depth now. So expect Jordan Howard as a running back, late running back 1 or 2. DeMarco Murray, I'd say he's definitely a running back 1, but a late running back 1. Marcus Mariota, he's got a lot of options. He's got Rashard Matthews, and then, of course, the new receiver, Corey Davis. I think that they're going to be pretty good offense this year, especially DeMarco Murray. He did pretty good last year. I think they're going to do pretty good. Matt Forte, there is their believers out there, but I don't really see Matt Forte doing too hot either this year. He got hurt towards the end of the year, and then Bilal Powell split carries with him. So, you know, with the Jets being in a rebuild phase that they are, don't expect Forte to do too hot. Of course, their quarterback situation is still being settled, so you would think they'd give him a lot more carries, but with Powell in the backfield along with him, and who else they want to throw back there, I wouldn't trust Forte all the way. So I'd say as a flex option. Of course, Shady McCoy, LaShawn McCoy, definitely someone you want to draft. Him and his breakout season last year did pretty good. I would definitely consider LaShawn McCoy as a running back 1. The Bills' offense is starting to stack up. With Goodwin and the other good receivers actually filling in the gaps. Consider McCoy up there, running back 1. Here's the Bengals' Joe Mixon. He's the running back that the Bengals selected 2nd round. He's a very troubled back. His freshman season, he got into an incident, but I wouldn't really hold that against him. He's got a lot of talent. I wouldn't draft him up there just because he's got Jeremy Hill and Giovanni Bernard he's competing with. So it's going to be a very split carry there, kind of like the Baltimore situation. But he's very talented, but the line is still coming, not all the way built up. And so I would consider him like 3rd round. Of course, Ezekiel Elliott. If you were any fan of NFL last year, you saw Ezekiel Elliott have a Rookie of the Year performance, and he, did phenomenal. You could have asked anything better of him, and he's definitely a running back 1. Taking a look here at Leonard Fournette for Jacksonville. Out of LSU, I feel like he's going to get a good amount of touches. But I feel like Blake Bortles is this is kind of like a hit or miss season for him. Like, this could be it for Blake Bortles. So it's going to be an interesting situation. I think Fournette will do pretty good, but he's also rare with the other rookies, 2nd or 3rd, just because you never really know with rookies how they're going to do in the NFL. Here's Devontae Freeman. As you saw, went to the Super Bowl, had a phenomenal season with Coleman. He's a running back 1 or high 2. Then you got, of course, Le'Veon Bell, the most patient running back in the NFL. Great season last year, and definitely a running back 1. And then, to cap it off, I think the best running back to get this year is David Johnson. With his versatility in the passing game, David Johnson, to me, is definitely the best running back you could possibly get up this year. Consider him in your picks. And then, if you're going to take a look at the notable other running backs, I'll definitely take Crowell out of Cleveland, Blunt out of New England, Carlos Hyde, Frank Gore, Baltimore's running backs. You just got to really consider some of these guys. But that's all I can say today, guys. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys.